chamber is a really dangerous place to be in. And one space that I want to highlight is specifically white feminism. I read this book this week, Hood Feminism, and it was a fantastic book. It's been recommended to me about 1,000,000 times, and I finally read it. And I think the author did a phenomenal job, specifically highlighting white feminism and how harmful it is. Being concerned with looking like an ally and maybe even believing wholeheartedly that you are an ally, but in reality, only being an ally enough to where you feel comfortable. You're doing a good job, but you have your boundaries around what you're willing to accept. White feminism can also be a space where, we don't want to venture into being too angry. We want to put ourselves at the forefront when really feminists need to be the ones in the background, being the supporting role, to be the people not only listening but taking instruction. And there is a line in this book that I really want to read to you guys because it was so good. In a way, it makes sense that white feminism reflexively protects white women from consequences of their actions. A movement that wants equal rights to oppress has a vested interest in not cleaning house. But the innately abusive nature of white supremacy has shaped white feminism, seeing to it that investment in white supremacy is easier than investment in actual equality for themselves with all women. White feminism has to move past any idea of being an ally and into being an accomplice in order for it to be meaningful. Accomplice feminists would actively and directly challenge white supremacist people, policies, institutions, and cultural norms. They would know they do not need to have the same stake in the fight to work with marginalized communities. And that's what I was essentially trying to say, is that just because it doesn't directly impact you doesn't mean that it is not impacting other people. And if you're going to call yourself a feminist or an ally, that encompasses everybody, not just the things that affect you.